Let's talk about something that can feel like a constant battle in our schools and even in our home: discipline. We've all seen it: the hallway fights, the classroom disruptions, the endless cycle of suspensions. It can leave teachers feeling burnt out and students feeling completely disconnected. So, what if we tried something different? Imagine the leaders at one of these struggling schools made a radical choice. They didn't add more rules or harsher consequences. Instead, they decided to get rid of punishment as their primary tool. It sounds like it would open the doors to chaos, right? But what happened was the exact opposite. So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore the story of what happens when we intentionally shift our focus from what kids are doing wrong to systematically teaching them what to do right. The results aren't just surprising. They're a powerful reminder of what's possible. We all know the traditional approach. For so long, the go-to has been punishment. The logic feels straightforward. If a student misbehaves, a negative consequence should, in theory, teach them not to do it again. But as many of us have experienced, it often doesn't work that way. Punishment can create a cycle of frustration and resentment. It can damage the very relationship we need to help a student learn and grow. Think about it. A student who is suspended is more likely to feel alienated and pushed away from school, not drawn closer to it. This approach creates an environment of fear where the main goal becomes avoiding getting caught, not actually understanding how to contribute to a positive community. It's like treating a cough without ever looking for the cause of the illness. The result is often more defiance, leaving dedicated teachers and parents feeling like they're fighting a losing battle. Frustrated with these outcomes, a growing number of schools decided it was time for a shift in perspective. They embraced an approach that completely flips the old model on its head, often known as Positive Behavioral Interventions and Supports, or PBIS. Instead of waiting for misbehavior to happen and then reacting with punishment, the entire school system is redesigned to proactively teach and encourage positive behavior. The core idea is simple but profound: to treat behavior as a skill, just like we treat reading or math. You would never punish a child for not knowing how to read. You would teach them. This framework applies that same compassionate logic to social and emotional skills. It's about creating a shared vision for what a respectful, supportive culture looks like, and then intentionally teaching every student what that looks like in the classroom, in the hallways, and at lunch. So, what happened in these schools that committed to this new way of thinking? The outcomes were pretty remarkable. Schools that implemented these strategies well often report significant drops in office disciplines, referrals, suspensions, and expulsions. With fewer disruptions, teachers and students get valuable time back to focus on what matters most: learning and connection. But the effects go deeper than just the numbers. Teachers and principals talk about a dramatic improvement in the school's entire climate. There's a tangible feeling of safety and respect that helps build a true sense of community. When students feel seen and supported, academic performance tends to improve, attendance goes up, and even bullying can decrease. One principal noted that while suspensions didn't vanish overnight, they became a much rarer event, not because standards were lowered, but because they were no longer the only tool they had to maintain and engage a respectful environment. This isn't about ignoring challenging behavior. It's about responding to it more effectively and with more understanding. To truly understand how this works, we can look at it in 3 simple tiers. Tier 1 is for everyone. All students are taught very clear and consistent expectations for behavior, and they're regularly and genuinely acknowledged when they meet them. This creates a positive, predictable foundation for the entire school. For students who need a little more help, Tier 2 provides targeted support, like small group focused on social skills or check-in systems with a trusted adult. It's a bit of extra encouragement for those who need it. And for the small number of students with the most significant challenges, Tier 3 offers intensive, individualized support. This is where educators dig deep to understand the root cause of a student's behavior and teach them alternative skills to meet their needs in a healthier way. The whole system is guided by data, allowing schools to see what's working and adjust their strategies to support every learner. And the best part? These same principles can be just as transformational at home. By focusing on clear expectations, modeling the behavior you want to see, and reinforcing what your child does right, you can build a more cooperative and less stressful family life. Have you seen a shift like this in your school or community? Or have you tried some of these strategies in your own home? I'd love to hear your experiences. Drop a comment, share your thoughts, and let's continue creating supportive, inclusive spaces together. Ultimately, this shift away from punishment isn't about being soft. It's about being smart. It's about recognizing that the true goal of discipline should be to teach, not just to control. By building systems that are positive, proactive, and focused on skills, we create environments where everyone, students and educators alike, can thrive. It proves that when you stop focusing only on punishment, what you build in its place is a stronger, kinder community for everyone. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Check out our Patreon page for more supports and resources. And check out our DigiTee store for mindful apparel.